Good morning, Old Fisherman, back with you again, Lake Monticello. Hey, we're going to try to get on another batch of these perch here this morning. Sunday morning, we got one coming in right now as we speak. We dropped at another spot here, and I think I'm on a couple, I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a shot. Hey, we got two Monticello white perch, and one of them's a jumbo magnum delight. Started on the other hole up there, made a little short video. Really wasn't that good, caught a few. And I moved down here to another little hole and dropped out, and hey, we caught a couple right there. So we're gonna see if we can continue catching these Monticello white perch, and I see something 49 foot or something down there that we might be found them. Sunday morning, last trip I'm gonna make on Monticello before I go on vacation. This is the last trip I'm coming over here. Tomorrow, Monday, rain coming in. If I go fishing in it tomorrow, it'll be a little bit in Lake Murray just to see if they're biting over there. And then after that, I got to get focused and get out of here next week to go to on our vacation. We giving them one more shot here in Lake Monticello. See if we can stir something up. It's a few down there if we can keep them under. These fish are kind of aggravating today. They front coming in, getting kind of overcast. Can't seem to get them to skylight the plugs right. So there he is. We struggling right now, but we might get on them. I believe that's an old catfish. I believe that's an old catfish right there. Really do. An old blue probably. And Lake Monticello, you gotta love it. The Old Fisherman giving them one more try before he cuts it loose for a couple weeks. And Lake Monticello, and we got a blue cat. Look at that on the old spoon, blue cat. Highly, you got to love it. The Old Fisherman loves catching blue catfish. I'm telling you right now though, that doggone hook right there, get them. You can't pull it back off of them once you get them. That's for sure. Hey, that joker got slime everywhere. Them old blues is something when it comes to slime. But hey, got to deal with it if you want to catch them. Drop it back down on Lake Monticello. Again, front coming in, kind of windy. Probably going to blow in the camera. I'm going to talk loud. There's no boats ramming today. But we're back at it one more time, and this is it. I'm not going to come over here tomorrow. I got couple days before we leave, but anyhow, I'm not coming back over here tomorrow. But anyhow, this is my last little trip here in hopes we get a few more fish, and I'm gonna take some with me on vacation to cook in the campground. Have the place smelling up good, boy. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, but it's rain coming in. Maybe to get on out of here before I go on my vacation, and there's another pull, I mean a good one, on Lake Monticello. He is jerking. I don't know if it's 3 at a time or what it is. But let me tell you, it's a good one. Might be another catfish. Might be just stumble on the old catfish down there. It might be, you never know. We're gonna stumble on something, I can tell you that. It's a pull. Might be a cat, might be a perch in the side, might be 3 perch. I don't know what it is. Hey, I do 3 perch, 3 Monticello white perch at one time. The thing I am famous about is 3 at a time, and here it is again. One on my plug, one on the bumping spoon, and one on gup shrimp. So, hey, they hit all 3 of them. We got a variety for them to hit. And guess what? That tore up my gup shrimp. The gup shrimp just did not last. I just put it on. My goodness, already tore it up. Doggone. Tore it, slam up. I mean, tore it, slam, ripped it, slam up. I'm gonna throw it away. Ain't no good. Got to get a nut. Doggone, it's just not strong enough. The gup shrimp's not strong enough. Now I got to stop right in the middle of catching fish because I got a sorry gup shrimp that won't stay on the line. That, my friend, is aggravating. That, my friend, is what I don't like. ought to put on my jig only. What I ought to do. Instead of digging for this doggone gup shrimp that ain't gonna last. What I need to do, my shrimp don't tear up like that. And I'm telling you, they bite it just as good at times. I ain't gonna say all the time, but at times, just as good. And a heck of a lot tougher. All I got to say. A heck of a lot tougher. Anyhow, we're gonna try it one more time with this gup shrimp. I like to have a variety. Y'all know that. Suckers is getting softer and softer. I think they're making them softer on purpose. They're softer than they used to be. Them whites used to be pretty hard. They ain't hard no more. They getting softer, and the new penny's getting softer too. They pulling one on us. Anyhow, drop it back down. They pull too much, I'll be done put my other homemade rig on that, jig on that. But I like to have one gup shrimp, one come line, you gotta love it jig, and then that spoon. What I wanna do, they allow me to do it. I'm not gonna change jigs every 5 seconds, I can tell you that. Not long. That's what I'm having to do. Now I kind of pushed off of them, good bit, matter of fact. Pushed off of them. We're gonna troll it back up here. I think we got a grove of perch down here. And see, they wasn't up there where I've been catching them up yonder. They moved back down here. They back and forth. You never know where they're gonna be from day to day. And you got to be able, like I always said, adapt and change and look before you can find these fish. They're not where you leave them. When you come back, they're somewhere else. And that's the way it works. We got a few out here. If we can get them under us, they scattered, but if we can get them under us, we can catch a few right here today. On this video, I think, especially if I beat the boat. I hadn't beat the boat yet. At 52, I want to get back up on the ridge a little bit before I beat the boat. Pull it back up. Hopefully we want to bite it on the way back up. But I see them, they scattered out down through yonder. They're not zeroed in under me though, like I like. I see a lot of catfish under there too. So hey, we might catch another catfish or two. I'm surprised I ain't got another perch bite. This fish down there. Ain't no question about that. This fish down there. But I think the perch might be more up on top of the hill here. What I think. To reel it up, see if one takes going up. Yep. Hit it going up. Hit it going up. Sure did. Jig's messed up. That's what's wrong. Jig's messed up. Got a knot in it. Sometimes that happens. It kind of laps back around, makes a circle on your line. All right, let's get in here and get going with them. 51 foot. We're too far out. We were in there about 15, 20 yards. The wind blowed me off. We got to get back in where we need to be. We have 51 foot, I think the fish up there on 40, 45, what I think. Where I caught the other ones until I got them off the hook, got blowed off. They left me, or I got pushed back. I got to get in a little bit to get them going in. I know the end of it. Just a matter of getting in there and getting them going. What it is, a matter of getting in here and getting them going. They in here. I see them. You know they're here. I see enough of them. Getting on up in the 50, we're coming on up the ridge. Going on up the ridge and maybe want to take it here in a minute. They don't want it sideways. I can tell you that right now. Don't seem like it anyhow. They want it up high though. They up high, they suspended. That hit it way up here. Way up here he hit it. Oh my. Huh? Oh my. I believe we got 3 at a time again. I do believe we got 3 at a time again. What I'm thinking. My goodness. My goodness. 2 at a time. Hey, 2 at a time. One of them big one. One of them caught on my jig. You gotta love it, jig. The biggest fish. Now we got a smaller one on the gup shrimp. We're gonna let him go. And it didn't get nothing on the spoon. I can't believe that time. Drop it back down. Now we're getting on up here 48 foot. We're getting up here where they ought to be. I'm telling you, we're getting up here where they ought to be. Now, we take this net and stir them up here on this hill. It should come out on the end. It should tear them up, hopefully. Hopefully. We should catch a mess of fish right here in a matter of 30 minutes time. We're going to catch a bunch of fish, I hope. Hey, it ain't no guarantee, but I'm thinking we will. And they want it up. We got to get it down first, and then we got to reel it up. Just reel it up. There you go. You hit it. You hit it. They want it reeling up again today. What they want? Reel it up. Drop it back down, get to the bottom, and start reeling. That's all you got to do. Oh. No, didn't take it that time. Missed it. Missed it. Oh, don't it? Come on now. I know you're there. I got to keep them going now. If you don't keep them going, they'll lax back down and they're gone. That's simple. And that wind's blowing me all around. Hard to hold the boat up here. Got to keep them going though. Hey, hit it again. Hit it again. I missed it. Turn the boat in a circle and see if I can't circle swing it going back down and see if another will take it. Hey, he's hitting it. They hitting it. They hitting it. Matter of getting them to bite it. They take it. There you. Hey you. Hey you. There he is. Now we're going to hold it still for a while, let him nothing get on that hook. I don't know if it will. We're going to try to do really up real slow and hope nothing will take it. I believe that. I don't know. Might be two. Might be two. Might be two. I don't know. Got cloudy conditions. It might be hard to catch two. That's a good one though. That's a good one. Ain't no question about that. That's a jumbo delight right there. Jumbo delight. Holy. Monticello. Hey. This is a few out here. We went to the other side where I catch them in the winter. I thought maybe they might be over there. No. I'm telling you right now, they ain't everywhere. They're not everywhere. You got to get on them. And they're not everywhere. You got to find the area they're in and then find them and make them bite. There's a lot of finding them. Time consuming. All right, now, got it out there. One bumping it, already got it. Already got it. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. Hey, that's a pull there. I believe that's more than one at a time. I don't know. Might not be, but one nice one. It's a nice one, though. If it is one, it's a nice one. If it's two, it could be a small one. Pretty good one. Hey, two at a time, one nice one, one little one. That's what we're doing here. We're catching them. That net was on the gulp shrimp. The other's on my jig. The gulp shrimp's at the top. My jig's at the middle. And the spoon's at the bottom. Hey, you got to love it. Catching them again before we go. Definitely the last time I'm coming. I ain't coming over here tomorrow. Supposed to be raining tomorrow. I'm not going to come over here. But anyhow, we over here today on Sunday, and we're gonna try to catch some more. Before we go, I thought I wasn't gonna come back when I come over here on Friday. I figured it was my last day, but I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it. I had to come back over here and try them again. Hey, and they here. They here right now. They wasn't earlier. Couldn't find them. I moved right here to the other spot that I've been catching some, and they were here. They wasn't here the other day, but they're here today. So that's why I say from one day to the next, you never know. But they here today. I can tell you that. They are here today, and they hitting. They are hitting. Now, two, it's getting the right time of day. This is when I usually catch them. On up about 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't hardly ever catch a lot of them early. I don't know what it is. Got to get a little sunshine. Got to get on up in the day. It seems like they bite better up in the day. What it seems like. But anyhow, hey, you gotta love it. The Old Fisherman doing it again, Lake Monticello. And it's gonna be the last trip for about 2 weeks, unless I make a video in Lake Murray in the morning. I don't know if I can or not. I ain't been to Lake Murray so long, might not can't catch enough fish over there to make a video. But, hey, I don't even know if I'm gonna try it yet. It might be storming in the morning, wind blowing. I can't fish Lake Murray with the wind blowing. Got a nut. And he's a good one. On my jig, on the Carolina, you gotta love it jig right there, and he's a jumbo delight. And he ain't even about to tear that jig up. Hey, it takes a lot of fish to tear that jig up. I got about 30 of them things made. I probably won't need a jig. I can use them. I don't have to worry about no gulp shrimp. I have enough jig to catch 1,000 fish right there. And that's what I like about them. Darn them soft plastics. You don't need soft plastic. They'll bite them. They'll bite the melted down flute plastic. I'm going to Bass Pro Shop. I'm down at the beach. I don't know if they got that worm stuff or not that you can melt. I'm gonna ask. Find out. Sometime while I'm down there, always take a trip to Bass Pro Shop. It's something. That's one of our things we do. Spend money. Spend plenty of money at Myrtle Beach. I can tell you that. It takes all year to save up and go on vacation. But anyhow, hey, it's all about enjoying your life while you can before it's too late. I'm telling you, it's important. Do what you want to do, enjoy it, because you don't get the second, third chance. Once you let something go by, you don't get that back. You got to do it daily. Enjoy yourself and do what you want to do. Catch it. These fish are doing what you want to do. If it's golf, do it, whatever. Do what you want to do and enjoy your life. Because, hey, every day is a day less than what you got. You better enjoy it. And right now, the Old Fisherman is definitely enjoying himself on Lake Monticello, catching. And I know y'all tired of me catching white perch. But hey, you got to catch what you can catch. Tired or not. There's no way that I can focus on fishing some kind of other way when I know I can be right here killing them. And I could go to Lake Murray and probably get on some fish. But if I go over there and I'm not catching none, I'm going to be sick that I didn't come over here. Don't you reckon? I think so. There ain't many places in the world you can go catch fish any faster than this right here. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of lakes do the same thing, but hey, this is close to my house. So this is why we come here. And we catch Lake Monticello perch over and over, 1 and 2 and 3 at a time, and I'm showing you how to do it. And people, it's got to be fun. It's sure fun to do it. And I'm enjoying myself on Lake Monticello, catching these babies one right after another. And how many is in this lake, I can't even imagine. Lord, I can't believe that a crappie egg can survive with all these egg-sucking lips down there. My goodness. Hey, but they ain't everywhere. It might not be as many as I think. Might be all of them in the lake right under me. I don't know. All I know is there's plenty of them down there, and I'm going to catch them. I'm going to catch them. And no limit, no game fish. I'm going to catch them and enjoy myself. And you got to love it. I'm telling you, you got to love it. Now I got pushed back again, another 100 yards. It's constantly taking me back today. The wind is pretty strong. Current must be pretty strong. I'm constantly being pulled out. And I don't want to pull back too quick because I'll leave the fish. Once you pull out with the fish, if you want to go back up on the ridge, you better do it slowly. Because if you do it too fast, you usually pull yourself out the doggone fish. That's what I've noticed. If they following you, they'll follow you. Next thing you know, you got to pull them back in because you done left where they're at. And that happens to me all the time. So you got to kind of catch them along and bring them back with you. That's what it amounts to. Or at least tap the boat and bring them back with you. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's another Lake Monticello perch. And that might be 2. And that possibly could 3. I don't know. Could be 3. I know it's 2. Got to be 2. Pull it like that. Got to be. My goodness. Huh? What? Hey, hey. My goodness, people. 2 times, Lake Monticello. You gotta love it. Hey, hey. I can't believe my common liner, you gotta love it jig didn't catch one that time. But he didn't. He didn't catch one that time. The spoon caught one, and you got to love it did not catch one. Ain't that something? Hard to believe. Hard for me to believe. But that thing is pretty. It's a little bit bigger than the gup shrimp. It's a little bit bigger than the 2-inch gup shrimp. A tad. I got people out there that tells me they're trying to buy the 3-inch, but I'm thinking the 3-inch is too big, people. It's too fat. It's fatter than my jig. And you can't trim the outside edges off, so I don't know about that 3-inch. I got a couple in there I haven't tried. And I don't even know why I bought them. But, they might catch bigger fish now. I'm sure the bass will like it better. But I ain't been on no bass. Them bass obviously ain't out here with these perch. Not yet. They probably will be when it gets hot summer. They probably will be. One reason they ain't out here, see, they quit putting that hot water this late, so this water's done cooled down some what it normally is, because they're doing the nuclear reactor thing, or refueling it, and I got me doggone, got me a mess in it. But anyhow, they're refueling a reactor over there. They got the plant shut down. There's no warm water coming in the lake, and that affects this lake. The normal situation, it really affects it. If you had that warm water coming out, I believe you had warmer water, them bass would be shallow, deeper. Right now, they're probably shallow. They probably on them points and stuff shallow. What I'm talking, 8, 10, 12 foot of water. They're not out here. Oh, I'd be catching a few of them. I promise you. I know they'll bite what I got on. They'll bite that Cumberland rig too. That Cumberland jig. Guarantee you on that. No doubt about that. It's the right size. And Perch is biting it for sure. I think I got something snagged this time. I don't know. Might not. No, might not. Might just be a nice fish. Two of them. Two of them on Lake Monticello. One on my jig. Ain't no whopper. One on the bottom, the spoon, the wahoo. Drop her back out. See if we can get them nutty while we got them going. Hey, they ain't all whoppers. They mixed up. We got some nice ones, some small ones. But hey, I don't care as long as they bite. And the sun's popping out, getting a little warmer, building up the heat for the storms coming in the season, I'm sure. Drop it back down to the bottom. And we're gonna kind of slow troll that baby through here and see if we catch a nut. I keep getting pulled out, like I keep saying. Every time I look around, I'm out farther. So it's pulling me out. I got to keep pulling back into the ridge is what I'm doing. Now ain't even nothing. Doggone sun's got me where I can't hardly see my screen and my fish finder. I don't see them like I did. I see what I've done. Right over there is where I need to be. And I pull up. They're still biting. That's one. That's one. That's a catfish there. That's a catfish there. That's old baby blue. That might be a channel, but it's a catfish, I believe. I don't know. Might not be. Might be fooling me. Might have a perch snag. Got something now. That's catfish. Old blue. Old blue. Then crushed it. Crushed it. You gotta love it. Old blue done crushed it. We're gonna take it to the house. He might go a filleted trip to Ocean Lakes Campground to be fried. What he might do. It might be his destiny. Might be his destiny. I love eating down at the beach, but I love cooking down there too. I mean, I love going out to eat. You can't go out to eat every night you're down there unless you're a millionaire. So we do a lot of cooking, a lot of grilling, taking my fish fry, my small version of fish fry. I got one that fries all them fish at one time, but I don't want that. I'm not gonna cook for the whole campground. But I'm gonna take my little small Cajun fryer, just a conventional fryer with my little burner. We're gonna fry some fish. I got a buddy that lives down there, old David Yates. He's gonna come over and eat some fish with me. And try to, ain't a lot of room when in them camper freezers, so you can't take so much stuff. trying to take some fish, and I got to take a little ice. But hey, got to take a few fish. I sure ain't gonna buy no fish down there to fry. I got to take fish. Might take them froze, throw them out a couple of days, and put them in the ice chest, and throw them out for a couple of days, and then fry them about the third day down there, something like that. Keep them out the freezer. But anyhow, hey, we were on some fish. Now they kind of faded away here. I think I did. I pulled up too far. I need to be back out. Tell you, it's important to get right place for these fish. You notice the last one I caught was a catfish because they got out the perch. They don't like to group together, I don't think. I mean, yeah, I catch a few wood perch, but a lot of times they separate. Catfish will be laying out on the edge of the ridge, and the perch will be on top of the ridge. So I'm gonna move back up, right in yonder, about 40 yards, should be where the perch are. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. And I've got a lot of line out. I'm basically just trolling back at this point. We got the wind blowing. I know it's hard to hear. It's picking up. Storms coming in. You can tell the way these clouds look. Not a lot of people on the lake. I seen a couple boats coming by. A lot of people at the ramp, trucks, but I don't know where they at. I don't see them. So I think got a lot of campers and they ain't packed up to go home yet. What it is. Okay, we're getting back on the ridge. I need to beat the boat, draw these fish back in. I let them lax and I got off of them and I don't see nothing. I mean, nothing. Not a fish do I see. All we can do is hope to stir them back up. And I'm not seeing nothing. Amazing how you can be on them, catch 2 and 3 times, and then boom, gone. This time it's my fault. I got off of them. This time I got off of them. And they ain't there. They left. Here comes a couple. There they come. I'll tell you that beating the boat does it. There's a couple coming in. Not many, but it's a couple. So let's get it straight down under the boat again. I'm pulling it away from my channel. So let's drop it right here under the boat. Drop it down and see if we can't get something going again. The key to catching these fish is getting on them and then making them excited. Key. Being aggressive, beating the boat, working the trolling motor, making them jigs do this and that, move different directions, and getting them going. And once you get them going, you got a chance to catch them. And then once you get them going, you got to keep them going or you won't catch them. So it's kind of like you got to keep on. There you see, I reeled it up and he hit it. So now we'll get them stirred back up. There they are. Got back on where we caught them a while ago. Drop down and reel up, and one should take it. One should take it. Nope, missed it. Didn't get it that time. Drop it back down. They coming though. They come. You're getting it the right place on this thing. Right spot. Okay. Reel it up. See it want to take it. There you go. See that? There he goes. Stirring them up. What it takes. Now this is not a big, small fish. It's what it takes though. I'm telling you. What it takes. Ain't that bad. Hey, get a little fillet out of it. But that's what it takes, people. You gotta stir them up. Stir them up. Put it back down. Get them done. Keep them going once you get them stirred up. As fast as you can go, that's why the 3-rig is so deadly. It's more plugs for them, and it gives them more to look at, and it gives them a variety, and it makes more action and more in the water and more sound, I think, down there with 3 things clicking around. Sounds that we can't hear. Can't believe I didn't catch one in. Got Right off of them again. I'm gonna tell you right now, they will not stay under you. Them jokers will not stay under you. They moving, and they just will not stay under you. Amazing to me. Amazing to me. Now I got my focus and I'm not catching. That's unusual. When I got my focus, I normally can catch them. And we were on fish, we was on a little school of fish and they were all up under me. Now all of a sudden they done got lax and I ain't got them again. You got to beat the boat again. I'm telling you, you got to stay aggressive. Kind of like, oh, there you go. Kind of like calling a wild turkey. I remember when they taught me, when we were finding out how to call wild turkeys, oh, they said you can't call too much, you might make a mistake. You call too much, you'll run them away. I'm gonna tell you right now, my method is to call and call and keep on calling. I'm gonna tell you right now, excitement gets them. You will not see me call a turkey every 15 or 20 minutes. I call them suckers and I'm aggressive. And I kill them. I kill a lot of them. I have killed a bunch of turkeys and I'm an aggressive caller and I call every 15 or 20 seconds sometimes. And now, sometimes you got to know when to shut up, let him come on in. Sometimes he'll hang up out there and want you to come to him. But if you shut up, he can't stand it. He gets to wondering where you at. And so then he'll come see where you at. But to get him roused up and get him where he really wants to be with you, especially if he's got hens, I think you got to call a lot. That's my opinion. I've killed a lot of them. That's all I can say. Hundreds of them. Not a couple, hundreds. And I'm an aggressive turkey hunter and I'm an aggressive fisherman. That's the way it is. And a lot of them good bass like Kevin Van Dam fishes the Bass Pro. Everybody knows Kevin Van Dam. I fish with that sucker. He is a fast, constant casting fisherman. You got to have energy to do that. I can't do that no more. But he's good because he covers a lot of water and he gets them excited, gets them worked up, just like I'm doing with these perch, only with bass. And he's fast. He gets them in and throws it right back out. You see them boys, and they get in a hurry. They know that if you catch a fish, you got some more about that maybe interested in biting, especially deeper water fish. And you want to get it back out there to catch some more. Keep them worked up. That's the key. Keep them worked up. You can catch them. Keep them excited. We have got some more Monticello fish coming in today. The last trip for a while over here. And that right there is at least 2, might be 3 at a time. On Lake Monticello, and you got to love it 3 at a time. And I'm gonna let y'all go with this one, but I'm gonna show y'all we catching them on Lake Monticello. Before I go on my vacation, we got a catfish and 2 perch at one time, and you have got to love it on Lake Monticello. And hey, we having a good time, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I'm on them and I'm gonna catch more, but hey, these long films we got to stop. But anyhow, hey, we doing it again before we go on vacation. The Old Fisherman back with you one more time. I'm gonna let you go. And it's been nice, but we got to go and we're gonna be gone for a while now for sure. I told y'all that the other day. A lot of people misunderstood me, that thought I was not coming back. But hey, we gone again, but I'll be back with you on the next video in a couple weeks probably if I don't make one more on Lake Murray. But hey, it's good being with y'all, and y'all take a vacation yourself. See ya.